oil prices are going up. Why are oil prices going up? Inventories are down, and they are anticipating or making an assumption that oil demand is going to stay where it is or higher in the future. And that is an assumption based on the incredibly marvelous economy that they believe that the Biden administration is going to create. After all, this is their man. It isn't going to happen. So we'll see where factory orders are for December. They were expected to rise a bit. Don't know if they did or not. U.S. labor productivity, we'll see what that looks like come 10 o'clock. But Europe is falling way behind in shipping. They're having severe supply chain difficulties that are impacting their factory growth. Small businesses are also still stressed. So this is in the Eurozone. Service companies in the U.S. and Asia have gained a little bit of ground, but service sector does not really compute for oil demand necessarily. They need factory orders, productivity numbers. So the continued contraction in the Eurozone now is threatening, again, a double dip recession. I don't know. I would say this is more like a triple dip recession. So the Eurozone's economy is shrinking. It shrank in the final 3 months of last year, and it looks like it got a little bit of a breather here towards the end of December, but it looks like it's back on the ropes again. Infection rate and related restrictions. Surveys of purchasing managers are showing the Eurozone service sector activity contracting again in January. So they could be facing another quarterly decline in output, which would leave the Eurozone further behind the U.S. and China. All this as a result of the pandemic. So things aren't getting any better across the Eurozone. Let me just say this about the Eurozone to give you some understanding. The Eurozone is, in fact, the largest economy in the world. Yes, the Eurozone is the largest economy in the world. So we'll see how this is going to impact oil consumption. I suspect consumption is going to be down, and the oil industry is going to have to recalculate whatever it calculated yesterday, which was not a calculation. It was a knee-jerk reaction without giving any thought to the reality of economies around the globe. Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.